here we are with the man of the hour, the man who persevered despite the monsoon-like conditions under which this picnic is being conducted, Sheriff Nick Cocchi. Thanks very much.
Well,
for
Michael,
speaking
thanks
with
for
us.
having me. I appreciate that.
All right, so I got to ask you, this is a top-of-mind awareness, a television show?
Well, we got approached about 2 years ago, so it's been a year and a half to 2 year labor of love. We were very leery at first because of what it was going to require to bring people in to see their family members. And I'm very proud of my staff because they made it happen. And I'm going to tell you, as we premiere this next Monday, but yet I think the first episode's actually tomorrow night, Hampden County folks are going to be proud. They're going to be proud of what their family members that work at the sheriff's office do each and every day.
Okay, now, because I'm an old man and I'm feeble, I can't remember the name of it. I know it's on A&E. So what's the name of the show?
Family Lockup. And
Wow.
what it is, Mike, is you got family members that come in and they're spending 48 to 72 hours in jail, being treated as we treat professionally, compassionately, and respectfully the inmate population. But they're coming in on their own volition. They're coming in and they're strip searched before they go into the facility. And
Well, I would assume that you have to do the same thing for them as anyone who would come into your facility.
that's right. And it's not to give them the shock and awe of coming in. It's about upholding the integrity of the institution, the safety of the people that are there.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, from what I understand, this is an effort to actually have families reunite through therapy and through a shared understanding of what a family member who is incarcerated is going through. Is that correct?
It's spot on. What happens when you come to jail, and some of our men and women repeatedly come to jail, is you fracture the family structure. And at some point, the family members will tell their loved one, we're done. I love you, but you can't come home. No more. And that weighs heavily on the people when they're incarcerated. So through therapy, through group work, through casework and counseling, mental health, support services, and substance use treatment, we get people to a better place. And then we reintroduce the family to them. And the family sees a substantial change and shift in their behavior. And what we ask is that, is it possible that you can reignite the family strength and be a support system when he or she gets out of jail? In every episode is a cliffhanger. The cliffhanger is the family member going to be at the door when they're being released? And I got to tell you, there were some I thought would be there that maybe weren't, and there's some that I didn't think were going to be there and were. So it just goes to show you that if we can encapsulate in one word what the Hampden County Sheriff's Office does, the staff provide this very small word but very powerful word of hope. Hope to the offenders of achieving a better life upon release back to the community. And they need to do that through working through sobriety, mental health compliance, and they need to do it with some behavior modification pieces when they go back to the community. So I will say this, Mike, I am very grateful to the family members that took time to come spend time with us, literally. I admire the inmates that put their story out there on national TV, and I am extremely proud of the staff that work at the Sheriff's Office every day, because their work is going to be reported out through a TV show, and our people of Hampden County, the citizens, are going to be very proud of what they do.
Do you know offhand how many episodes that they've completed?
10.
10.
It's a 10 episode season, and I'd be lying if I didn't tell you we're going to entertain maybe a season 2.
Okay. Now, this is an interesting concept because it fits right in with what I know of your work at the jail in terms of this isn't punishment, it's rehabilitation. Your work with people who have got substance abuse problems is very, very well known. Is this the kind of program that you would do without a TV camera in terms of trying to get families and incarcerated to work over differences or come to some sort of resolution about them?
Mike, we were selected because we're already doing it.
Okay.
So I thought that's a great question. We were selected because of our reentry support service program that we have at the jail. And part of that reentry support is family reunification. It's about taking the offender and having them take accountability and responsibility for the fractured family structure that they've, based on their behaviors, have created. So we've been doing this for years. So it was very easy for us to welcome a TV camera crew in to now just follow, monitor, and take footage of what we've already been doing for several years.
Well, I saw the preview. You looked pretty spiffy. You were all dressed up. I noticed that. For those of us who usually see the sheriff in the attire that he has made famous.
The Bill Belichick pullover. That's my attire.
Yeah, that's right. But you had the full formal gear on in the preview.
I did, and that was for a purpose. I'm a sheriff of a county, and as this is going to play out throughout the country, I want everybody, no matter what state in this country they're in, that they understand that the county sheriff is there to help, and we comport ourselves and we represent an image. And I hope that that image is being received by the people, not just in Hamden County, but across the country, that we're here to help. We're helpers. We're law enforcers. We are not lawmakers, but we believe we can be opinion and decision supporters when it comes to trying to better our communities. So I felt that the Class A sheriff's uniform was appropriate to go national.
Now, does the department benefit from TV money?
No, there's no money. The only money exchanged during this project is that the Lucky 8 Productions covered the cost of any extra staff hours to make this project come to fruition. So no staff member nor I was compensated. No inmates were compensated. Really what it's about, in my opinion, is it was an opportunity for us to let somebody from the outside tell our story.
Sure.
Because let's be honest, I can tell you a lot of great things we're doing, but I'm a very biased individual. I love what we're doing. I admire my staff, so it can be construed as, well, that's kind of biased. We let a independent company come in, and they're telling our story, how they saw it play out. And I couldn't be more proud, and I am really excited about our red carpet event and the first episode when it hits nationally.
Excellent. Well, I don't have cable, but I'll figure out a way of watching it, okay?
Well, you're more than welcome to be one of our guest invitations to our red carpet event next Monday.
Well, if Rob is nodding.
You're in.
Steve and I are in. Hey,
that's right.
We're gonna walk a red carpet. That'll be a first. Sheriff, as always, thank you for hosting us. We deeply appreciate this opportunity. And oh my God, look, it's the rain is stopping a little bit.
Well, I know this. I think next year, I like to go to church. Yeah, I'm going to put an extra $20 in the basket. I'm going to ensure we're going to have some better weather next year. That's a promise.
Sheriff, thank you again.
Thank you, Michael.
As always.
Thank you, Steve. You guys do great work. Thank you.